Welcome or welcome back, whichever applies to you. Last time we did handstands and shoulder stands on the rings at the gym again, and we're getting very close to being back to 5 minutes per day. Today I'm back on January 21st for my 5th day in a row, and we're going to do more handstands and shoulder stands. So let's clear the scoreboard from last time and see what we can accomplish. Okay, attempt number 1. Here we go. We have liftoff, going straight up, starting with a little bit of balance to start. A little bit more balance. That one's pretty good. A little bit of press motion. Touchdown there. I see a familiar face. A little bit more balance. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 44 seconds and 1 touchdown. Okay, second attempt of the day. Let's do it. Going straight up again. Relatively gentle impact. A little bit of press motion. A little bit of balance. Kind of swinging back into the bar, it seems. It's pretty good. Didn't hit the bar, at least not immediately or at all. A little bit of balance. Not totally vertical there. A little bit more. Relatively vertical. Pretty good. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's an additional 67.2 seconds with 0 touchdowns. All right, third attempt of the day. Starting with an L sit, very briefly. Getting a little bit of balance, not totally at the bottom. That wasn't bad. A little bit of press motion. Close, but no touchdown. A little bit of balance, so really just swinging into the bar, not rotating into it. Back up again. Not totally vertical. Even less vertical. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 54.6 seconds and no touchdowns. Okay, fourth attempt of the day. Here we go. Starting with an L sit again. Relatively brief. A little bit of balance. Very gentle touch there. Again, kind of just swinging into the bar, not so much rotating into it. A press without hitting the bar. I like that. Not totally vertical. Close, but no touchdown. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 53.6 seconds and 0 touchdowns. Okay, fifth and final attempt of the day. Let's see how it goes. Going straight up again. That was a little awkward looking. Pretty hard impact there. A little bit of balance. Back up we go. Obvious touchdown there. reset the mat and get back on this thing. L-sit's looking halfway decent, I suppose. A little bit more balance. Just kind of barely touching the bar. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 32.9 seconds with 1 touchdown. So as a grand total for the day, we were in the air for 252.3 seconds and had 2 touchdowns. Okay, some takeaways, and then I'm going to get out of here. We were down a bit time-wise, but I think there's some explanations other than this being the 5th day in a row. The first attempt, I saw someone I knew halfway through, and I made mention in one of my earlier videos about stretching and seeing someone stretching at the gym that was kind of affirmation that I was doing the right thing, and that was him. We'll refer to him as Bendy Fellow from the gym. And I'm not quite sure what happened on the last set, but that seemed to be down quite a bit on time as well. But overall, I noticed there was quite a bit of balance and quite a few reactionary forces. Also, there were quite a few press motions where I didn't fall back into the bar. So as per usual, I'm going to keep working on those things on another day. But that's it for today. Feel free to check back in, or not. Up to you.